Heading into the game against India, it was billed as a must-win game for Pakistan in the T20 World Cup for the very simple reason that out of absolutely nowhere, they ended up losing to the United States of America in their opening game of the T20 World Cup. Now, such a result meant that they had to pretty much beat their arch rivals to ensure that the race to the Super 8s, their fate, stayed in their own hands. But the loss to India has pretty much dented those hopes. But note that I said the word dented. It's not exterminated it yet. Believe it or not, Pakistan can still qualify for the Super 8s if certain results go their way. And of course, they end up getting a little bit of a revival in terms of their form. And again, believe me when I say they really do need a revival in form. Because if you're looking at how things are sitting for them right now, not very good. They're currently 4th in Group A, which means that they are at least 2 positions away from where they should be, because again, it's only the top 2 teams from every single one of the groups that end up qualifying for the Super 8s. As for their points and net run rate, that's even worse. They haven't notched up a single point as of yet, and their net run rate is a negative 0.150, which means they need to up that net run rate just a little bit. But they're not actually yet out of the Super 8s race, which in itself should be good news, because again, these seem to be the kind of situations back against the wall, a cornered tiger, whatever it is you want to call it, that Pakistan cricket seems to weirdly thrive in the absolute best ways possible. So what exactly must they do? Well, it's pretty simple. First off, they need to win both of their remaining games. So they need to beat both Ireland and Canada by big margins. They need to ensure that they get those big wins because they need a net run rate boost. It needs to go into the positives. Otherwise, they're probably not making it to the next round. And then, and this is where things get really amusing, they need to hope that India beat both the USA and Canada by massive margins, because USA and Canada have both won a game each at this point in time. And if they both end up winning one of their other games, then Pakistan are pretty much out, because again, Canada will have 4 points and Pakistan would only be having 2. So that's where the situation is. 4 points really at this point is the safety net margin, because if you look at how it is the table stands, look, India are all but through. If they win their next game, which is up against USA or Canada, whichever one of these 2 teams, it doesn't really matter. They win that game and they're through with 6 points, because no one can get to 6 points. The other teams, well, again, really depends on circumstances. But see, USA already on 4 points, Canada can still get to 4 points, and Pakistan need to ensure that USA only stay on 4 points and that Canada do not get beyond 2 points, because then Pakistan with 4 points can end up leapfrogging them both. They'll also have to ensure that Ireland win only one of their games, but again, that's in their own hands, given that one of Pakistan's games, the remaining ones at least, is against Ireland. So the situation is pretty simple. Win both of their remaining games, hope that India inflict heavy defeats on their opposition in the next 2 games, and well, Pakistan shockingly can still make it through to the Super 8s. Of course, it's a bit of a long shot, not only because you would require Pakistan to actually up their form significantly. Everyone thought they'd beat USA easily, but look how that worked out. But Pakistan, a maverick side, who really knows, this, as I said, could very well be up their alley. Mathematically, they're not out. They are down, and they're very badly down. Let's make no mistakes about it. But they're not out of the race as of yet. But do you think that Pakistan can still somehow make it through to the next round? You can let us know that in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon. Follow us also on social media. We're on Instagram, X, and Facebook. Don't forget to download the AajTak app. And if you're already on the channel, go ahead, check out some other videos we've done as well. For now, from my side though, it is goodbye.